to this page, and what we're going to have here is called going to for future plans. That tense we use to describe or to express our plans that we are going to have in the future. So we use going to when we already know our plans for the future. For example, I know that I have a plan next summer to go to visit Sinai. So I'm gonna say, I am going to visit Sinai. Or, I am not going to do anything scary. So here, what did we use exactly to describe this future plan? We use verb to be in the present, which is am or is or are, plus going to, and then we put the verb in the infinitive form or the base form. Let's see how we're going to describe it as in a question. What is he going to do? Now I'm asking about his future plans. Or if I'm not sure and I want to use yes or no question, like here, are you going to try rock climbing? Yes, I am, or no, I am not. So again, to express the future plans, I'm going to use verb to be and then going to plus the verb in the base form. Now let's just have a look at exercise 3, because we have here a kind of an email from Reem to her friend Iman. So Reem said, "Hi Iman, I'm in Dahab with my family. There's so much to do here. This afternoon we're going to go trekking in the mountains. I'm not going to try rock climbing, it's too scary. Tomorrow we're going to try windsurfing in the morning, and in the afternoon we're going diving. We're going to go diving. We're not going to go kayaking. There is no time. Love, Reem." So as we can see here, Reem is talking to her friend Iman all about her future plans and things that she's going to do in this place with her family. So here we have some kind of questions. Like the first one, is Reem going to go trekking this afternoon? Yeah, she is. Here we go. And question 2, is she going to try rock climbing? He's asking about, is there any intention for her or any kind of plan to try rock climbing? And the answer is no, she hasn't, because she said it's too scary. Number 3, what is she going to try tomorrow morning? So again, her plan in the future, tomorrow morning, she's going to try windsurfing. And question 4, what is she going to try tomorrow afternoon? Again, another plan, but in the afternoon, she's going to try diving. Number 5, is she going to go kayaking? And you have to say why or why not. So the answer is no, she's not. And the reason, there is no time. Now let's move to lesson 2, which is also reading. In this exercise, you have to read Ahmed's plans. When is he going to climb Mount Catherine? And what do you think a tent is? Now let's go on. My trekking adventure by Ahmed. Next year, I'm going to go trekking across Sinai. It's going to be a big adventure. I'm going to travel nearly 500 kilometers through mountains from Ras Shaitan to Sarbat el-Qadim. I'm going to sleep in a tent and stay with Bedouin families. I'm going to have a guide to help me find the way and a camel to carry food and water. The journey is going to take me 43 days. Sorry. So here, as we can see, we have 2 words which are in bold. The first word is called a tent, which he asked me here above. What do you think a tent is? Actually, a tent is a kind of a movable a piece of sheet that we can set up and sleep inside if you're going to a place where there's no house, just like in the desert. Now let's go for the second expression that is in bold, which is Bedouin families. And actually, the Bedouin people are the people or the Arab people who live in the desert. Now, as we can see, that's his plan. For every day, we have something to do. Just like on the 3rd of March, he has to leave Ras Shaitan. And here we go to the end, which is the 15th of April. And he's going to arrive at Surba Ikadim. Now, after reading this, you need to answer exercise 2, which is a kind of completing the sentences with the words from the box. So here we have a 43, 500, April, Camel, March, 10th, and a year. Let's start with the first one, which is already done for you. Ahmed is going to go trekking next. Actually, he's going next year. Number 2, he's going to travel. How many kilometers? 500. 3, he's going to sleep in as we said, if we don't have a house. So we're going to sleep in a tent. Number 4, is going to carry food and water. The animal that helps you by carrying food and water in the desert is the camel. Number 5, the journey is going to take how many days? Yes, 43 days. Number 6, his journey is going to start in March. That's the month. And number 7, it's going to finish in, as we can see, it's going to finish in April. Okay. Sorry about that. Now let's go next, the other page. As we used in the previous page, when we are talking about the days in the month, so let's say on 1st of March, the 1st of March, so we're going to write number 1 and the last 2 letters in the word first, which is ST. The 2nd of March, so it's number 2 plus the last 2 letters ND. And then the 3rd of March, which is 3 plus RD, the last 2 letters again. Any number after the 3rd, we're going to add to it TH. Like, for example, that one, the 13th of March. That's a kind of project. Now let's go to another reading lesson, which is lesson 3. And we have to read the postcard. That is called a postcard that you write to a friend or one of your family if you are far away from them. And after reading this postcard, we have to answer that one question. Which activity are they going to do tomorrow? Is it rock climbing, trekking, or ziplining? Now let's start reading the postcard. Dear Grandma, we are really enjoying ourselves on holiday in South Africa. It's beautiful here and there is a lot to do. Yesterday was an adventure. We went trekking in the mountains. It was sunny when we started, but when we got to the top of the mountains, we saw dark clouds. On the way down, the rain started. Then there was a storm. The rocks were wet, and Tamer fell over and hurt himself. But it's okay. His leg is better today. Tomorrow the weather is going to be better, so we're going to try ziplining. I'm a bit frightened, but I'm excited too. See you soon, Dahlia. So, let's go to answer the first question. Which activity are they going to do tomorrow? it's here ziplining. Now let's go for exercise 2 in answering these 5 questions, as you can see here, which is choosing. So Dali is on holiday in South Africa. At the start of the trek, the weather was sunny. Tamer hurt his leg. The weather tomorrow is going to be better. And Dahlia wants to go ziplining. Now, that's important part of the lesson, which is how to say the weather words. How to turn the weather words from noun into an adjective to describe it. So, for example, if we have some rain today, this means that the weather is rainy. So I just added Y, the letter Y to the noun, and I turned it into an adjective. Let's go for number 2, which is sun. When there's too much sun, it means that the weather is sunny. When we have clouds, so it will be cloudy. A lot of wind, so it's windy. When we have a lot of snow, the weather is snowy. Strong storm, so it's a stormy. And we have fog, then it's foggy. Now let's move to exercise 6, which is in language. Here we're trying to help you to understand the reflexive pronouns. And by reflexive pronouns, I mean when we use these pronouns when the subject and the object of the same sentence are the same, like they are really enjoying themselves. So here, the subject, they, and the object, the one who's enjoying, is also they, so it's gonna be they are really enjoying themselves. Tamer hurt, so Tamer is the subject, and who is the person that Tamer hurt? It's him, so Tamer hurt himself. Now let's try to know more about them by answering exercise 6. We enjoyed when we went sailing, so we, the subject, and the object is also we, so it's gonna be we enjoyed ourselves when we went sailing. Now let's move to number 2. Sammy came out of the sea and dried. Sammy as the subject and also the object, so the reflexive pronouns for Sammy as himself. I made some salad for lunch, so I made myself some salad for lunch. Maya taught herself, yes, that's right, to speak French. Number 5, would you like to make yourself a cup of tea? Okay. Now let's move to